is. He doesn't know yet.
That's right.
Welcome back, Tawna. This is a really special privilege. You're a repeat customer at this point. This
Yes.
isn't your first time on the podcast.
Nope.
This is the second, but we're coming for a very special reason. It's not just fun. It's not just vibes. You're on a mission.
I am.
Tell everybody what's happening
All
in
right.
just a few more weeks.
Okay. On August 15th, we're bringing a runway to the runway in the beautiful Wasatch back at the Heber World War II airport hangar. August 15th, doors open at 5, show begins at 6, and we are raising funds to build first aid kits to take back to the mountain village children of Uganda. I went there in September. I saw a need. The children spoke to me, and I was drawn to them in every village I visited, and I made a promise to myself that I was going to go back.
Tawna's going back to Africa to give,
Yes.
to bring resources, help, encouragement, educational opportunities, and your focus is even more especially on healthcare needs,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's awesome. But we can't do it without your help. We need the cash. So
Yes.
Tawna's giving something to the community of great value. She's providing her talents. She's producing a fashion show, Heber City. That's the Park City area of Utah, kind of where they have the Olympic Games.
Mm-hmm.
Tawna's putting on a fashion show a few more weeks. And at my encouragement, she's made the ticket prices ridiculously accessible. Right now, early bird ticket prices are just $30 to get in the door to this special production. How many models?
So we have 41 models, 5 designers, headliner that it will bring the roof down.
Don't tell the secret just yet. We're
I'm
about
not.
to introduce our special guest and our headliner for the show.
Yeah.
Very awesome. But yes, Tawna is selling tickets. We want you to go buy your ticket in advance. If you wait until the day of, it'll cost a little bit more.
Right.
But this is directly impactful to people who are in need today.
Mm-hmm.
Hungry kids that can eat because of your help.
Right.
Kids that will be able to have access to better health care and educational opportunities because of your help. And it's too easy. It's too easy to just come to a fashion show, have a great time, support a beautiful cause. This is fashion with a purpose.
Exactly.
And that's why Tawna named her new organization that she just recently incorporated, this nonprofit. Fashion with a purpose.
Yep.
Fashion
We're going
with
to
a-
change the world.
Yes, we're going to change the world. Tawna's doing it one child at a time.
Yeah.
Headlining this really special fashion show experience is going to be a personality, a celebrity here that a lot of people know and love. I'd like to introduce Alex Boyé.
Yeah.
Alex, come on in and have a seat. Here we go. Here's your headphones. Microphone on the table. Awesome. Ooh, yeah. My kids literally grew up, like their childhood was listening to your music.
Tell me
Such
that's
a
crazy.
positive message.
Yeah.
A message of like, let's turn those lemons into lemonade. We're trying to do that for kids, and to have your support for this, I can't even tell you how excited we are to have you participate. As an African,
Thank you.
as an
Thank you.
African, we're honored to have your help with this special project. I was just blown away when Tawna let me know we're going to have you participate. So cool.
Well,
So-
I felt the same way because I saw your work. Tawna showed me, I'm like, this boy is not playing. Man,
Thank
he
you.
is just like
Thank you.
Cosmopolitan magazine all by himself. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're
But
trying.
I love your style and just your flair and everything you do. Honored
Thank
to be
you.
here.
I mean, for me, my brand is to tell beautiful stories.
Yeah.
My favorite moment as a photographer is my favorite moment as a creator is when I show people images that I take of them using just the best equipment, the best skill and technology.
Right.
I show that to them in a way that they've never seen themselves before.
Yes.
And they say my 2 favorite words, "That's me?"
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, that's
I love that.
cool.
That's what makes life worth living as a
Wow.
creator, to give that gift to somebody to say,
Yeah.
yes, this really is you.
Yeah.
No Photoshop, no AI. That's authentically you.
Love
This
it.
is beautiful you. I found you. I found beautiful you.
Oh, man. You need to put it on your business card. That's me. I have t-shirts. That's me, ? Because I love that, because that is a lot of times we always play ourselves down, right? Where we don't think that we can ever be the 2.0 version of us, right? And we're not even, with 0 point nothing, right? And so for you to bring that to someone, that is one of the greatest gifts a person can get, I think.
I think one of the most beautiful ways to explain what forgiveness is that it's giving permission to someone else to be someone new.
Let's go.
Sometimes that's forgiveness that we extend to ourselves.
Yeah.
That today, regardless of what may have happened in the past, I give myself permission to be someone new. Where I give that person who hurt me permission to be better. They're trying. They're making an effort. It's to be like, oh, I remember you.
Yeah.
I don't forget.
Yeah.
No, love keeps no record of wrongs.
Hallelujah. Preach, Tommy. we got Professor Reverend Tommy in the house.
Love it.
With that long afro.
It's in a braid.
Oh, you're doing braids today. Yeah.
It's in a braid today, but I promise to be rocking the locks on the runway.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. So in Heber City, you'll see the hair flowing.
The slow-mo. I used to have dreadlocks down to here, man, and I miss it so badly.
What a look.
Oh, it was so dope.
Look.
I had so much fun. I did the worst thing ever. I went to a hairdresser where I was doing a fashion show. One of the very rare times, I was like 18, 19 years old, doing a fashion show, and there was this hairdressers. There's all black hairdressers, and they do all these adventurous things with black hair. And so we were like a bunch of dancers, and we're going to put on the fashion show. And they were like, what should we do with your hair? Some idiot said, why don't we dye your hair blonde? Or we're 5 black folks.
Oh, dear.
He said, look, why don't we dye your hair blonde? We're like, yeah, that's a great idea. That's going to be awesome. Mob mentality. We were all going crazy. We're like, yeah, this is so cool. So anyway, we went, got our hair dyed blonde. We did the contest. It was actually, we won. Our hairdressers that I represented won the whole contest because of our hair. If I'm honest, we look like a bunch of Duracell batteries, copper color top. These black people. It was hilarious, but it just really stood out.
The copper top, huh?
Yeah. But what I forgot is that I was working in corporate. The next day I had to go back to work. And this is in central London, the St. James's Square. This is like 10 minutes from where the Queen lives, right? So we're talking like the most posh, you know what I mean? Just
so they
really
weren't
high-end.
enthusiastic about your new look?
Oh, I woke up in the morning and I forgot. I looked in the mirror and I was like, and I was like, I can't go to work like this. Like the adrenaline hit me that whole weekend. Then when the Monday hit, man, I'm like, I can't go to work like this. I took a day off, went back to the hairdresser, said, you got to dye my hair black. Dye it back. I was like, wait, well, I don't know if we can dye it back. Please, I will lose my job. And so he dyed
Control
it back.
Z.
Yeah.
Undo.
The thing is, he got an intern to do it, right? And, I was like, I don't care. Intern, smintern, just do my hair. She used the wrong products. I remember the next day I looked at her, I was like scratching my head and a whole lock just fell off in my hand, like this long. And I'm like,
So that was the end of it.
And then I went bald and that's it. That's the story. So I tell people, man, don't use an intern. At least make sure you know what products she's using for your afro. That's all I'm saying.
Bald is
Jesus
beautiful.
Christ, amen. All right, yeah.
Beautiful. Bald is beautiful. You look great. But you're coming to us today for a different reason.
Yes. Not here.
We're trying to change the world, like Tawna said, and I'd like you to just speak to your own experience. Like, why did you want to get involved with this project? What drew you to the vision?
To me, this was already a God thing. It just felt right. Tawna approached me via a friend of hers who said, oh, you should get Alex. And I get that a lot. It's like, you should get Alex to do it. Alex will do it. And most of the time I don't. But when I heard about Tawna and just what she was doing, it just felt right. And so I loved her story that she told me. And I just knew, you see, when white folk go to Africa, their plan is to go and change Africa. But what they find is that when they get to Africa, Africa actually changes them. And that's what happened to Tawna.
Well, it left its mark.
And that's why, yeah.
I remember who she was when she left.
Exactly.
And
See,
I
so you
saw
saw it.
who she is as she came
Yeah.
back. She came back somebody who wants to give
Yeah.
for the rest of her life. She's locked in. She
Yeah.
wants to give to those kids.
But here's the difference between Tawna and many people that go to Africa. And the way that I can say it is, imagine, and there's a story, this story's been told so many different ways. It's like a bird or a crow or an eagle that learns to fly for the first time. And then the eagle soaring and soaring, soaring, that's equivalent to her going to Africa, right? Soaring, experiencing different things, these beautiful people who are so happy, yet they have nothing. And you see that and you're like, what? This is beautiful. And then you walk home. That is the experience with many people who go to Africa. They have these experiences and they want to change their lives. And they're like, when I get home, I see these Africans with nothing and they're so happy and this and that. And then you go home and then you go back to work or your normal life and then you just forget about it. That's the difference between Tawna, where she came home and she didn't walk home. She flew home. She took everything that she saw and she's like, I am not going to forget this. And she came home and rallied with a whole bunch of people, didn't know what she was doing, and said, I saw the plight of these beautiful African kids who have absolutely nothing. And I want to be a part of that to help. And sometimes a lot of people say, well, everybody's trying to do that, like the Starfish situation.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I mean, well, you throw one starfish back in the water, it says, I helped this one. That's what I see with Fashion with Purpose. It's about that individual. It's not saying, we're going to go and help a whole group, 2 million people. You know what I mean? And that's okay. But she is all about the one.
Mm.
And that's the beautiful thing about this. This is something very different from many charities that I've been involved with and that I've seen work. And so I'm really grateful because my roots is Nigerian. My mom and dad's Nigerian. I lived in Nigeria for about 4 or 5 years. And so I know what it feels like to be, to live in a place with absolutely nothing to you. To live that like you have no future. There's no goals. No forward thinking. No, you know what I mean? We're going to do this one day and this and that. But I did remember having a powerful dream and saying that, I want to bless people. I want to bless people's lives in the way that people have blessed me. Charities have blessed me, blessed my family. And so this was just a given to be a part of this. And I just love the name Fashion with Purpose because, and you mentioned it earlier on, when you think of fashion, it's me, 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 me.
Yeah.
Right?
It's about personal
My clothing
clout
line, my next fashion show, my next gig, my next event,
Yeah.
right? And so I love that Tawna added with purpose because all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait a minute. So what is that purpose? Well, I'm going to tell you, you know what I mean? I'm going to help some black people. That's my power talk.
I love that.
But no, that was joking aside. But I'm really excited about this because it's one of those things where you hear what she does, Fashion with Purpose, and then you're like, why isn't there more of that? Why isn't there other? You have Fortune 500 companies. They always have a side charity. Notice that? All the biggest companies in the world, even McDonald's or whatever it is. And it's all the businesses, but I've never really heard much, especially in Utah, coming from a fashion, place
Mm-hmm.
where you've got a group of models who are saying, "Hey, we want to help, not just ourselves. We want to support this beautiful thing that Tawna's doing. We're noticing that this is not just about us. Life doesn't revolve around just us." And that we can turn this runway into a humanitarian service opportunity. And I just think that's beautiful.
Well, the starfish thing that you told, for folks who are unfamiliar, the story goes, somebody's walking down the beach and sees a man picking up starfish,
Yeah.
flinging them into the ocean. The comment gets made, how are you going to save them all?
Yeah.
You can't save them all. The difference that you're making is... it's basically nothing when you compare it to the size of this problem.
Yeah.
And he replies, well, it made a difference to that one. Well, that's a fair point. I've always thought that's being made here. I mean, obviously, that it's making a difference to that one. But imagine what happens when somebody feels so inspired by that act of love that then they start picking up Starfish.
Domino.
And
effect.
then
Yeah.
somebody else picks up a Starfish.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it goes from an idea to a movement.
Yes. Yes.
Imagine just taking care of the thing that's in front of you today.
Yeah.
I think the world would look completely different tomorrow if everybody just started waking up with the attitude of, despite what problems I may face in my life today, whatever problem is put in front of me,
Yeah.
I'll own it.
And it's been scientifically proven that if you are struggling, if you are going through some terrible experiences in your life, one of the best ways of healing is to get out of yourself and focus on somebody else. And I can't even explain it. But the times that I've done that, it seems like that problem just seems to disappear, or a solution comes, or I am just not thinking about it the way that I used to. My perspective changes, something, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, whoa, I'm so glad I stood out aside from myself for a little bit so that I could get that perspective back.
That perspective is so valuable. I think
Yeah.
that's what Tawna received when she went to Africa.
Yes.
She gains this perspective. You see the world through a different lens.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think the point that you made earlier is spot on, that you don't want to change Africa.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to give. I see throughout history,
Yeah.
everybody goes to Africa and they take.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's really incredible. Tawna is trying to start a movement where she goes to Africa to give.
Yeah.
No agenda. Just here's resources. Here's educational opportunity. Here's healthcare. Gets out of their way and says, go shine.
And don't get me wrong, because I want to make sure let people know that it is the most beautiful, gratifying thing to see when people go to Africa and go and help and go and serve.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That is so important. And I always thank them, because this is my culture, this is my people, But what I say is that, people come back and they don't do anything about how they felt when they were out there. Life, you come home and then you get back into life again, right? And you get back into the motion and the swing of things and the schedule and stuff like that. And Tawna decided, I'm going to break this schedule. I'm going to break this life cycle that I'm continuously on, and I'm going to line it up with some service.
It's pretty cool. And so instead of getting sucked into the mundane of life, she changed her whole life for these kids. I just want to invite our listeners today to change their lives for a Saturday. Yeah. A Saturday, come out, support these kids, pay $30. Yeah. Pay $30, experience a great show in a really incredible spot. Yeah. See really beautiful designs by African designers.
Yeah. Can you believe that? African designers in Utah?
And hear an African musician perform at the height of his talent. We're gonna hear special music from Alex, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you can come just to look good, but I think we're probably gonna hear you sing too, right?
Yes, right. Do something with your life.
Want to give us a sample? What are we in for?
Sure. All right. This is one I just kind of off the cuff, right? And this is about the event. We gotta start giving. We gotta come together as one. 'Cause unity is what we need to get the job done. Start giving. Come together as one. 'Cause fashion with purpose is what we need to get the job done. Yeah.
Whew. The talent in this guy. So
I'm trying
excited
to keep up with you, bro. What are you talking about? T-Dog with that afro. All these amazing pictures behind us.
It's been a fun and wild ride these last few years to build a brand, to stand on different continents, to go out and to hopefully shine a light into a dark place.
Yeah.
You're
doing it.
There's no secret that the fashion industry has been a place of darkness for a long time, in that it's been about ego and greed. We've seen people who have been taken advantage of, preyed upon.
You've seen Devil with Prada?
Preyed upon.
Is that what it's called?
I mean,
Prada
to
with the
just
devil?
say that it's cutthroat doesn't even begin to approach the level of abuse that has been experienced in this industry. Here I come.
You've experienced it
Here
personally. You've seen it.
I have.
This is not
I
about
have.
hearsay, right?
No, not hearsay.
Yeah.
But I have felt drawn to this, pulled in a supernatural sense, that I feel duty bound to go and participate in this conversation.
Yeah.
Not because I have an agenda, other than, like I said, I want to show people the beauty that I see within. When I bring somebody onto my set, it's kind of awkward for a minute. I tell them, I need to look at the light on your face. I just need to see how it's falling. That's partially true. What I'm really doing is I'm getting a feel for your soul. I'm looking into your eyes and I'm trying to see, who are you?
Yeah.
Where are you coming from? I ask them, tell me what your favorite thing to do is. Tell me where you've been. You know what? Tell me a little bit about you. And I just feel that energy coming off, and I'm like, I see you. I see you. And it's a little bit disarming. I don't directly confront them with that because it's a little bit scary to be seen.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute, my face, my mask just fell off. No, I look through it non-confrontationally. I find where they are, and then with my camera, I try to show them a picture of the beautiful thing that I saw.
Right.
I go into the fashion industry at this point with that. I mean, that's my agenda. My agenda is that, and frankly, to get paid. I need to make a living. So I come into this industry with that imperative, with that moral imperative that I want to come in, shine the light on the beauty that other people carry within their soul. The clothes, it's just kind of like an amplification of what may have already been there, what is already there. I want to shine that light on the soul of people. And because I operate in that way, and it's not just the typical, hey, I'm here to profit off you. Hey, I'm here to take. Because I'm coming into this space and I'm trying to be a light, because I'm trying to be love to the people that I help.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to do that for people, it hits different.
Yeah.
And the family that's kind of sprung up around me of chosen friends and people that share in this vision with me, it's gaining momentum. It's funny because in the beginning you see that people don't want us there. Like the establishment doesn't want us to participate. This community of people that are light bearers, that are trying to just get in with love and kind of just true, no agenda, authentically here to make a difference for good in the lives of other people. This community, we haven't had a place, and yet nobody can put the fire out.
That's right.
They can't, and they're mad. We see people who are mad about the fact that I just keep coming up. That my friends, Archie Brown, Unfinished Wink, we just keep showing up. We keep showing up, like, here we are again in New York. And there's people, they'll cross their arms, stand in the street like, don't care. Here we are again. You can't put out the fire. We're making a difference. And so it's the perfect intersection of personalities right now in this moment to get this special work done for the kids there in Africa. You needed to be in this chair today. Tawna needs to be leading out the way that she has. Totally fearlessly. She's been willing to be embarrassed. She's been willing to fall on her face. She's been willing to be laughed at and ridiculed. She's gone out in front to lead. Tawna, we love you for this.
Yes.
We admire your bravery. We admire your enthusiasm.
Preach.
You are going to change the world.
Amen.
You're going to change the world for these kids that need you, and you're setting an example here in this community of fashion and fun.
Yes.
You're setting an example here of doing it for the right reasons, doing it to help. Super proud of Tawna. Super honored to have you with us again, Alex.
Thank you, Tommy. This has been awesome. And I'm
Just
excited.
incredible.
I can't wait for the 15th of August. Be there. Tell you it's going to be awesome. You're going to have an experience where we're going to mix entertainment, fashion, and humanitarian work all on the same runway.
And music.
Yes.
And music.
Never been done before.
African clothes.
Yes.
African designers.
Yes.
In many cases, African models. African musicians and performers. Alex, this is by Africa for Africa. We're just here to help.
Yes.
Love this so much. I'm super excited. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Alex.